Hi, my name is Daily Barter, and I'll be conducting a tutorial video on how to do shorthand notation. The first element that we're going to be applying this to is going to be calcium. What you need to do is locate where calcium is on the periodic table. And to start off this problem, we need to start off with row 1. Since row 1 falls under the S block, you need to put 1s and then squared. We put squared because all the S blocks have 2 electrons. And then we go to row 2. Row 2 also falls under the S block, so what we need to do is put 2s and then square at the top. Row 2 also falls under the P block. Since this is row 2P, we need to put 6 electrons. A P block always has 6 electrons. So we put 2P to the power of 6. Then we go on to the next row, which is 3. Row 3 also falls under the S block, so we put 3s to the power of 2. Row 3 also falls under the P block. What we do is just put 3 and then P and then to the power of 6. Then we go on to the next row, which is row 4. Row 4 also falls under the S block. And since calcium falls all the way to the end of the S block, we only need to put 4s to the power of 2. The next element is going to be chlorine. We need to locate where chlorine is on the periodic table. Like we did before, we need to start on row 1. Since row 1 falls only on the S block, we'd put 1s to the power of 2. Then we go on to the next row, which is row 2. Then that falls on the S block, which is 2s to the power of 2. It also falls on the P squared, the P block. So we put 2P to the power of 2. I'm sorry. Yeah, 2P to the power of 6, since it has only 6 electrons. And then we go to row 3, which falls also under the S block. Then we do 3 to the power of squared with the S in the middle. And then finally, it falls under the P block. Since chlorine only goes to the 5th electron, we only put 3P to the power of 5. And that's shorthand notation.